What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the strip. Welcome to the shop. Welcome to the Ave Coffee Talk Ave. Y'all know what it is. It's Big Dean in the building. Y'all like to get some shout outs when y'all get started today. I'm in a nice mood. I might be all over the board. Although I'm trying to stay in one area, I might be all over the board today. I'm kind of, now you be sometimes just so excited where it's just, not just excited, you just feel energetic. But at any rate, let me give a shout out to some of my supporters and people I mess with. So shout out to Coolin in the Crew. Shout out to T3 the Polar Bear. Shout out to Mr. Skinny. Shout out to Miss 504. Shout out to Miss Refuse to Lose. Shout out to Southside. Shout out to Southern Gotti. Shout out to TY Ray TV. Shout out to K Eats. Shout out Dominic LeBlue. Shout out Supine. Shout out Kalak. Shout out Shangy. Shout out Tribulation Kids. Shout out Kelly Caldwell. Shout out Vivian. It's more. Shout out Mayor Susua. Shout out it's always happen. It's always happen. It be lined up in my brain, and then when it starts, it just don't go. Well, shout out to JC family. Shout out to Damo and Nini. Shout out to, that's it. Let me jump into this. So we always talking about our community broke. We broke. We ain't got no money. We spending up everything. Ain't creating shit. We crying about we ain't got no money. And then let me drive it on home for y'all. In case you haven't noticed, I'm sure most of you grew up with this around you. I'm going to give you 2 seconds. Well, I'm pretty sure you saw it in the title. But to guess what the other drug is. See, we talk about the dope, the crack, the heroin, the fentanyl, the pills, the lean, the shrooms. You know what I'm saying? We talk about everything, the alcohol. Excuse me. But we don't talk about lottery. The lottery. In case some of you ain't aware, I don't know about where you're from, but do you know, are you aware that the lottery is supposed to help take care of the school system? That's where that money's supposed to be going toward. Yet, my whole life, I've went to schools that were in shambles. And most had outdated curriculum. Or literature, should I say. So, it's clear lottery wasn't taking care of the schools. Another thing lottery was doing was further damaging the economic structure of what America would like to call minority situations. Red Bull coconut. Why do I say that and what do I mean? Well, we all grew up with family and friends playing the lottery. You remember grandma or granddad or auntie, mom, dad, uncles trying to get you to run to the store before the number come out? Then you run into the store, you got a long list of numbers and combinations. You don't really know what it is. You just know you're giving this man money. He ain't giving you nothing back but some tickets. And you know that from day to day, every day that you do this, and every day that them people get back to that TV and wait for these numbers to come out, and they hardly ever winning, but they're constantly spending money. No, I get it, because somebody down in the comments gonna say, well, you gotta play to win. I get that. But I also get where accountability and responsibility comes to jump in and play at, because no matter what's going on. See, I'm not a gambler. I never gamble. I don't even like gambling. I don't play cards. I don't shoot dice. I don't do none of that shit. See, I always had the belief that I work hard for a dollar. I work too hard for a dollar to fucking play with you and take a 50-50 chance of losing that dollar that I worked hard for. See, I had an attitude problem growing up. You know what I'm saying? If I shot dice for a dollar and I lost that dollar, I was mad because you didn't give me my dollar back. And since that don't add up out here in the streets, ain't nobody about to keep taking that. I just didn't do it. Now, but I had peers. I watched peers come up throughout the day. Y'all know how we do. We come out early, you know what I'm saying? We do a little trekking around the community. You dig? You know what I'm saying? By the time we stop and post where we at, and we have accumulated something, so they sit down and the only thing they could come up with to buy time that they thought was creative was, let's shoot some craps. So you watching people who done worked hard, working their way up to maybe 5. You maybe you sitting on 5 to a band right now. You know what I'm saying? It's nearing the evening. I don't watch people piss off the whole band, piss off the whole pocket, whatever it was. Stressed out, aggravated. Go out here and do another crime to try to get that back. I don't watch dads go and piss off rent. You hear me? I don't watch moms lottery away they Pampers and milk. In belief that these numbers is going to fall for you. They going to fall for you. Every day you thinking that these numbers is going to fall for me. I'm going to put a couple more dollars in this particular lottery system because it's going to fall for me. Don't get it twisted. People do win. I played scratch-offs. But my friends and family can tell you, I might buy 2 tickets at $1 a piece. If one of them dollars didn't make another dollar, I'd be damned if I go buy a 3rd ticket. So you got to have some discipline about yourself, especially when we want to sit around on our asses complaining about a bunch of shit. We ain't got no money for schooling when our kids time to do activities that's requiring us to dig in our pockets. You know, like little leagues and extracurricular things like volleyball and basketball and football and hockey and the sports, science club, chess, anything that your child do that's outside of the home or outside of school that's extra. We seem to never have the money or can never come up with the money for that shit. The next week a new video game come out, you find a way to get that money for that frivolous shit. The rest of it, you scratching off and giving it to the lottery in hopes that you hit it big. Now, if you do the math, I see people do this all the time. Just do some math. Take $10. I think it's two lotteries in a day. So there's a middle day and then there's an evening lottery. So just imagine a person who spends 20 on midday, 20 on the evening. Matter of fact, let's go a little less than that. Let's go 10 and 10. So that's $20 per day. So I think that's 6. I think they do all the way to Saturday, right? So that's 30. Two weeks, that's 60. It's 4 weeks in the month. 60 and 60. 120. $120 a month. And maybe you don't win for 3 months. And on top of that, Sometimes you run across some extra increments and you throw that in on it too because you feel, oh, that extra $2, $3, $4, $5 right there is gonna boost your, you know, and it's not. The lottery is a dope in the community. It's in every store, on every corner, at every gas station, just like the liquor and the smokes. The lottery is the community's other dope. See, a lot of y'all that don't do drugs, they say, nah, that ain't dope, it's just something we do in the past time. No, you're addicted to that shit and it's dope to you. See, dope is not necessarily an ingestible substance as much as it is a habitual activity that is harmful to one's health and one's family and one's environment when it becomes a perpetual situation. That's all I'm saying. Feel free to play the lottery. Feel free to gamble. But those in those communities that know that you can't afford to play the lottery, if you can't afford to help your family members or friends or whoever's around you help build something better for y'all, then you can't afford the lottery. Throw that scratch off shit away. Put that number book down. Throw them candles away and all that other foofy stuff y'all play with to try to figure out some numbers. And get your ass to work. I ain't saying punch a clock. I'm just saying get a move on it. So, you know what it is. Hit the like, comment, share, subscribe, join the Discord with y'all lazy selves. Talk about, a lot of y'all talking about y'all ain't got space on y'all phones. It's time to upgrade and go to the next level of system. YouTube ain't all there is out here. You get greater. But you know what it is. Big Dean signing off for another one right quick. It was just I don't know, I was just feeling that because I keep watching people struggle with this lottery shit.